Story: The Warehouse Watcher. Overnight security. Sounds boring, right? It was. Until the night someone, or something, decided to play games with me. My name's not important. What matters is this. I was 26, working overnight security at a commercial warehouse, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., always alone. The warehouse stored industrial equipment, bulk supplies, nothing valuable, nothing worth stealing. Most nights, routine. Clock in, patrol, monitor cameras, repeat. But this night was different. It was winter, cold, snow falling lightly. I did my first patrol, everything secure. Went back to the office. Around 1:30 a.m., I got a motion alert. Loading dock camera. Not unusual. Wind and animals trigger it all the time. I checked the feed. Nothing. Just empty dock. Snow drifting past the floodlights. But the alerts kept coming, every 10, 15 minutes. Same camera. Each time I checked, nothing. Except the movement always seemed to happen just at the edge of the frame, like something was there, but not quite in view. By 2:30, I'd had 6 or 7 alerts. Same camera. No other cameras triggering. At 3 a.m., I went outside to check myself. Snow had mostly stopped. Complex was dead silent. I walked the full perimeter with my flashlight. Nothing unusual. Bay doors closed and locked. No footprints in the snow, except mine. I went back inside. Told myself it was just a glitch. 20 minutes later, a loud metallic scraping, like something heavy being dragged across concrete. It came from inside the warehouse, deep in the building. I checked the interior cameras. All 6 feeds showed empty aisles. I was starting to freak out. Felt like I was being toyed with, watched. I convinced myself it was the wind. An hour later, I heard it again. Louder this time, dragging sound. Then a sharp bang, like something struck one of the interior doors. I cycled through the cameras again. Nothing on 1 through 5. Camera 6, feed went black. 3 seconds of static, then it came back. But the angle had shifted, just a few degrees to the left, like someone had bumped it or adjusted it. At that point, I had no choice. I grabbed my flashlight and radio and headed into the warehouse. The interior was massive, 80,000 square feet of industrial shelving. During the day, bright, full of forklifts and workers. At night, the overhead lights were dimmed to save power, everything cast in this sickly yellowish half-light. I was maybe halfway down the main aisle when I heard it. Footsteps. Someone walking. 2, maybe 3 aisles over. I stopped. The footsteps stopped. I stood there, trying to control my breathing, waiting for a sound I wasn't even sure would come. I couldn't take it anymore. Had to break the silence. I announced my presence as security, insisted whoever was there reveal themselves. No response. The rest of that patrol was utterly terrifying. I was bracing myself for a fight, a confrontation. And the longer I searched without finding anyone, the worse that feeling got. I finished my patrol, didn't see another person, which was arguably worse, because I knew, with 100% certainty, there was someone in there. I didn't see or hear anything for the rest of the shift, but that didn't make me feel better. By the time 7 rolled around, I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. I reported everything to my supervisor. Maintenance did a full inspection. They didn't find anything. No one could identify how someone got in, and I could tell people didn't believe me. But that night remains one of the freakiest things that has ever happened to me. Because whoever or whatever was in there with me, they never wanted to be found.